This is like art history. This is not the class I'm taking.
Exactly. Yeah, see all of this.
Can you hear me now?
You're going live?
Hello? Hello? Camera, audio. Can you hear me now?
But Kelly, type in the number 7 if you can hear me. Type in the number 7 if you can hear me. Okay, so here's what happened, Kelly. My desktop was not working with the Sony camera tonight, so I had to switch my computers around. There were not enough ports to put the Wi-Fi and the camera and the microphone all in the same as my old laptop. I've got a new laptop at home if I can't get this worked out. But tonight I have I've gone live. Okay, so I'm live broadcasting. But anyways, Kelly, I apologize. We won't be able to hear your voice tonight. But it's just tonight. And then we'll figure something out. I got to just rework some stuff. Some wires and some things.
Everything is awesome. You're doing your best.
Picking my nose on the live feed here.
Everything
Are you charged?
is fine.
Maybe charge just when you can.
Okay. So
I did start the live feed.
we are live.
I can't see my screen at all. Is this where I'm working? Is this my bubble?
You can see? Yeah. Okay. So I'm just copying and pasting the live feed. Hello. Come on in. Hi. Come on in. We just started the live feed and I'm just sharing the event. And we're just going to get started. So, most excellent. Okay. So, this is Rumble 517. 517 times we have gotten together. I'm going to spin the
Test.
the land acknowledgement first, and I'm going to spin the wheel. Okay. I'll awkwardly reach up to the microphone.
Where did the elephant go?
Huh? Oh, the elephant has a new home.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Our protector elephant is now protecting a new friend. What? Okay. All right. Why am I doing this? I don't know, because my throat hurts. Okay, so I'm going to start with the land acknowledgement, and then we're going to spin the wheel.
Everybody could find us on social media and click share. That's kind of what's going to keep us open right now.
Yeah. Okay. The Creator gifted us with this land that we are blessed to share and care for together. We acknowledge that the land we gather on, Mohkinstsis, is the ancestral territory of the Siksika Sitapi, the Siksika, the Kainai, Piikani, and Amskapi Piikani. We acknowledge all the Treaty 7 signatories, including the Tsuut'ina people, as well as the Iarhe Nakota Nations, Bearspaw, Chiniki, and Wesley. This land is also home of Métis Nation Region 3 and all others who call this place home. Yeah. So this is Rumble 517, and if you can find us, we're live broadcasting to Facebook and YouTube. Rich is a rock star of trying to figure out the tech every single week. It might come across from home like, oh, there's Rumble House. Same old Rumble House, those crazy guys. But Rich always has to rewire stuff because it's different every time, and then we try to find different pieces, and he just works hard at that. So I appreciate that. I'm just like here, I'm like, can I make you coffee? No, he's more like, I need coffee. I'm like, okay, I can do the coffee because I'm not good at the tech. This spun for a really long time. People on YouTube and Facebook, I'm not just talking, I've spun the wheel on the floor for inspiration and it's still spinning. Should I let Dusty in or wait till it's okay? She's in the backstage. First piece of inspiration comes to us from Conference of the Birds. It is a 12th century Persian poem that was rewritten, and Peter Sis did the illustrations. Here we go. And it's all about a journey. It's a journey. Part 2, in which the birds realize that this will be a difficult journey and are reluctant to give up their comforts. Some birds have doubts, and some birds have fears. Duck, I'm happy in water. It's the source of everything. There's plenty of water where we're going. Falcon, I already have a master. You like orders? Follow me. Owl, I love searching for shiny treasure among the ruins. Come with us and search new places. Nightingale, I live for love. My rose and I are one. How could I leave my rose? Better watch for the thorns. Parrot, I like it here. I feel safe. They bring me food and water every day and tell you what to think. Peacock, I'm special. I'm not like everybody else. Look at all my colors. Come and show everyone your colors. Let's go. At last, the birds take off. The pictures are really beautiful. And this page, this is the book I wanted to show Lori for the paper texture is really nice. So maybe giving up your comforts and going on a journey is our first piece of inspiration. Second piece of inspiration is the Kraken. Monsters in the Deep. From Felix's Creature book. Monster in the Deep. So first piece of inspiration is being uncomfortable and going on a journey. Second piece of inspiration is the Kraken. And third piece of inspiration is Shel Silverstein. A crowded bathtub. There's legs everywhere. There's too many kids in the tub. There's too many elbows to scrub. I just washed a behind. I'm not sure it was mine. There's too many kids in the tub.
I think I will be painting the
Kraken in the bathtub. So there are pieces of inspiration, a journey, the Kraken in the bathtub. We will make art for 2 hours, and we're gonna have an auction at 9. And thank you guys so much for coming. And yay! And I'm gonna start putting pieces up on the Rumble 517 event page.
Dusty, I apologize. We might not have sound for you tonight, and that's my fault.
Hey, Dusty, can you hear me?
My dear. Dears.
Probably not.
I can't really see. Oh, maybe I can't. No, I can't really see the. Just can't see where my. Am I on screen here? Oh, there's a
bird. Oh, where's that stuff? Just move the table forward a bit. No.
No, it's the camera I move. I just can't. I can't be in two places at once. So,
So
is
your
this better or
eyes?
worse? Is it better?
Better, but
Better.
oh, it flipped though.
Don't worry about that.
Okay. Better.
How about now?
Worse.
Okay, how about now?
Better.
How about now?
Better.
How about now?
Better.
Feels like that should be better.
Better. Yeah.
Okay. Like everything went wrong tonight, and I'm gonna cry. Can you sit so I can just adjust this camera? Is that where you're gonna be?
You did.
Okay. I think that works. Okay. You're pretty. Black eye?
What?
Did you mean black eye?
No.
I I tripped on this painting so hard. Did I just tell you Galen's coming?
Oh my, what's your opening bid?
$5.
Oh.
No,
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's in a protected case for a reason.
You do?
Probably not one of the best ones to start.
Yeah, like a year between meeting and there's a bag of Cheetos. Oh, did you have that too?
No. I didn't eat as much as you did.
Turned into a Zeppelin. Just straight up. I did a cramp. I thought I was gonna poo my pants. Go to the bathroom. It was just wind, but it was just, and it was enough to rise me off the seat. Like just this zephyr pushing me. I need to stop talking.
I know, I'm like, what? If you're concerned about watcher numbers.
Boop. No, really, it's a story about farting.
So you're on it for a year?
We started keto a year ago,
Actually, next week, yeah.
May 1st.
Was it up and down in terms of how difficult it was to stay
It
on?
wasn't difficult. It suited me really well. I think Jess missed the carbs a bit. Can you tell me about my spleen? Am I okay?
You are perfect. Actually, yeah, you're perfect. I'm gonna get the pieces on. I just wanted to do this golden part.
I can eat cheese on keto.
I couldn't live without cheese.
Yeah, cheese is so good.
I eat chocolate on keto.
Preferred areas.
This girl told me to watch that series, Heath. I've been trying to watch it, I just don't like it. Have you seen it?
No.
Stupid show. I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna try to watch it. I'm sure I'd like it. It's so bad. It's still ever. Yeah.
I was thinking that. Sorry. Paisley, yeah.
How's my gym?
Your table looks good.
But now look.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Well, you are free.
Well, that's what I should have done. I was thinking
Well-
stickers and just provide you. But not actually provide you.
No, not that.
That's your feet.
Basically mine, just from naturally border.
Great looking for shoes.
Shoes.
12.
You guys want to know something really special about tonight? I love everybody here.
Don't you usually?
No, there's lots of
No.
nights where I'm like, man, I love like half these people. No, that's not true. But like when it's just like 100% positivity, it's like amazing. There are nights when there's like not as positive.
Yeah.
Yeah, not even the people, it's the positivity tonight.
Yeah.
It's like a nice, tired positivity.
Can I ask you a question?
Me?
And this kind of goes back to me having a rough start tonight. Does that cup there have coffee in it?
Yeah.
Oil pan.
We'll shut down at 8:30 and I'll try and reverse all the polarities. So, oh no, there's no voices on.
Yeah.
Are Kelly and Dusty with us?
Yeah.
They- I appreciate that.
Similar, huh?
And maybe you could explain to the people why I've cut everybody's voices out tonight.
It's not that he cut it out. I did already at the beginning. I was saying that you always have to figure out the
How many people are
audio
with us?
every time. It's 5 people.
Oh, well, 5 people. Wait, are there 3 of us online?
Well, no, we're not online.
Sometimes it breaks.
We're the ones broadcasting.
Broadcasting. What a broad.
Okay.
Is there anybody online hearing our voices? Because I'm a little bit worried about the.
It's just like a silent.
Yeah.
In the comments, if you hear us okay, would you mind letting us know? I think it's okay, but we did start out a little shaky there, and we just want to make sure it's okay. Thanks, Kelly.
No, that's still me. Compared to this, I'll show you. That's no color. Like this. That's how it goes usually for me. So you see that has no color compared. This one.
All right, so I will start putting pieces on the event page here.
Has an interesting face. Doesn't take how much. Like this logo as well. It's really well done.
I'm gonna sell that. Hello, Galen.
Well, looks nice.
Caleb!
It's just.
I'm gonna sell that wood piece.
I figured.
Exactly.
He's so sweet. There you go, people who love the Little Prince. Rich is gonna put up one of his. I really love that painting. Last year I read it to my class and we had the painting living with us. Hey Galen, nice to see you.
Right.
Oh.
It's funny because like I know you're gonna show up, and you say you can't make it. I'm like, I don't know what to say because probably gonna just show up. But if I tell you it's okay, you'll feel worse. Probably showing up earlier. What I should do is just tell you.
I was gonna go to sleep and then come. I felt better.
Yeah.
But then I got home and other problems came up, and then I didn't get to go to sleep. And then by the time I was done, I was like, I don't even feel tired anymore.
Isn't that the
I
way the
remember
cookie
one of
crumbles?
the best evenings
Something
I've
bad
had
happened.
in my whole life.
Battery exhausted, battery exhausted, battery exhausted, battery exhausted.
Everything that can go wrong
Everybody is.
has gone wrong tonight.
Even the cameras.
The camera's like,
No, it started with the camera.
I've been exhausted since this morning. I don't know why. Is that a good sleep? Well, I think I did. I closed my eyes and I opened them. It was the next day.
So one of the nicest evenings I ever had in my whole life was probably this time of year.
Yeah, but that's.
It had just warmed up. I was teaching at Bishop O'Byrne. Totally by myself in the world, like just alone. Especially like weeknights. I had the kids on the weekends, but just completely abandoned. And I came home. It was a Tuesday, so like yesterday, and it was spring. And I just suddenly got the urge to go to the movies. I was living in the Continental on the other side. It was here, pull up a chair. Grab a chair. It was sheet night at the Globe, and
You're gonna stick you're afraid to stick your paint in it. Right.
it was sheet night at the Globe, and I looked at the movie theater and I thought, oh, I'd like to go see The Cooler. And the movie started in like 20 minutes. Just like you're saying, like I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna go sleep, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I was trying to decide whether I was gonna go see a movie by myself or go see The Cooler. And The Cooler started like, I think I had half an hour. And I was like, nah, it starts in half an hour. It's all the way too far away, kind of thing. And then, so I went to go lie down. I started like tossing and turning. I started thinking, well, where else is it playing? It turned out it was playing at the Globe, which was like literally 5 minutes away from my apartment. So I was like, oh, I'm going to go to this movie. But I was like, nah, it's too late. It's too late. And so I just lay there for like 15 minutes tossing and turning. And finally I was like, God, I can't take it. So I looked and I was like, okay, I'm just going to go. So I got up and I jogged down to the movie theater in my pajama bottoms and a t-shirt. This is long before that was like in vogue. And as I was getting to the ticket counter, the guy's like, oh man, I just closed the cash store. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever. And he's like, no, you can go in. Just you didn't miss the first part. So I went in, and the very last movie ad finished. So I sat down just as the movie was starting. And I watched, like, it was a great film, and I just really enjoyed it. And I just sat and just like got sucked into this movie completely. And it was an absolutely complete movie experience.
And you didn't fall asleep?
No, but it was just like you're saying, like I had that
Yeah.
oh, I'm not gonna go, I'm gonna go, I'm not gonna go, I'm gonna go, I'm not gonna go, I'm gonna go, like that until it was way past too late to go. But then I went.
Also, it's something because for us, it's quite strict. If you do like one, you can do 3 minor mistakes. If you do one major, that's it. But basically, it's a big machine to make money as well.
And it was just every time I walk by that theater, I think of that evening, especially at this time of the year.
This happened in like darker because they dim lights later. So I didn't know I was also talking to person. I was not paying too much attention. It's been like 2 weeks and I'm like,
Is the camera off again?
Oh yeah.
Everything that can go wrong is going wrong. Everything that can go wrong is going wrong. I'm gonna lose my mind. Camera's back on. It is not charging because everything here sucks.
Except the people. Just the technical stuff. The snacks are great. Thanks, Tina and Steven.
What's happening with the power here that everything's gone wrong? I think they can still hear my voice.
They can still hear. You just
Okay.
can't.
Charging.
Yay.
So something about
I know. She's so incredible. Have snacks if you guys would like some food. Tina brought beautiful food.
So what am I supposed to do? Because I don't know what I do if I'm Chelsea. I set up chairs. What do I do?
Oh, can you help with the writing of this stuff? Because Praxis's hand is not up to writing. We want to make sure we don't hurt the.
Some of
we're,
this doesn't hurt.
we
but
were
writing
atta-
does.
we
So
were
it's
attacking
just writing
Praxis.
down
and-
the prices
Yeah.
and bids and stuff.
Yeah.
So okay, I can do that. I've done it before. I could do it again.
You're a pro. See, everything is good.
Okay.
Everything is good.
Are you coaching anything right now?
badminton.
Hmm.
Very different this year.
What does that mean?
I like the team. It's just I haven't really coached them much.
It's the
because
Kraken.
I'm not
I tell them what they're doing and they don't really listen.
What's a kraken in the bathtub?
Back in the bathtub.
That's so exciting.
Crack-a-lackin'.
Well, I see it now.
Did I just? Oh. So,
What's done next week?
by Dusty, welcome to the valley. $20 opening acrylic on board. So lovely.
Crack-a-lackin'.
Praxis, look, Rich.
Nice.
Cat.
Egyptian. I can't remember what it's called.
Cat.
Sphinx.
The sphincter cat.
No,
No.
Is it a Sphinx cat?
yeah, it's a sphinx.
Sphincter cat.
$5 opening bid.
Back, all cats are sphincters.
Why?
What?
Why?
Why are they sphincters?
Where's a purple bunny? He looks angry, but I think he's okay.
He's having a night like me.
He has one rageful
He's
eyebrow.
sad because he couldn't find his chocolates.
Yeah. All he found was those eggs. I want
Oh my
eggs, I
God,
want
he's like, I want
chocolates.
So
chocolate.
Felix is so conscientious about everything, right? And
And
as soon as
then
you tell him a rule, like he doesn't like
Dusty,
following.
we're gonna put this up last week. Fancy unicorn. Keep going, sorry. This is
Doesn't like following the
$80
rules.
opening.
He gets like obsessed with like logics and things. And I told him, what's the opening bid on the bunny?
$5.
I told him like, let's look up and see how much sugar you could have in a day
It's called Busy Earth.
right before Easter.
By the way, who does this next?
Nice. Tina and Steven, they're just like really amazing, very amazing people. Yeah, they've been doing it like every week for I think over a year now. Every week they just whenever they can. They travel sometimes, but they're so generous. They're really lovely people. And I think one of their daughters works at Cobb's Bread, so they always try to bring different like from Cobb's Breads and everything. Yeah.
Thank them.
I will. Tina and Steven, we all thank you.
Are they there today?
They're going to be online. I bet they'll see that. So I'm in love with these tea towels. Dusty Gomery.
So pretty.
The colors are so beautiful. It's called Busy Earth. Oh, cotton and bamboo. Look at the green on this one.
Yeah, do like holidays.
So beautiful.
Like you go see family, right? Like you go to Saskatchewan to visit your family.
Yeah,
Like if you went to Japan,
quite a long time ago.
but that was also family, right? Like, do you ever do like just like Disneyland or? I don't. I'm not judging. I'm just asking.
Well, we took kids, but that was sort of. We went to Okinawa, but that was with the kids to see the aquarium. So
What does that mean?
I don't know if that would be considered a holiday. I considered it a holiday.
Why wouldn't you consider that a holiday? What are we talking about? What are you saying that's different than me? I think that's exactly what I was asking you. What other holiday is there?
Well, because we had relatives there.
Oh.
So if you say going to visit relatives isn't a holiday, then
Well, I don't
I
mean
can't
that.
remember a time
Hello,
I haven't
how are
gone
you?
to visit relatives as part of
Right.
my
So
holiday.
it's like
How are you doing?
Good, how are you doing?
So good.
How are
Nice
you
to see you.
It's been a long time since I've just gone somewhere just to go somewhere.
I guess that's what I
Like
mean.
or something like that. Yeah.
okay. And then you had tickets to the,
I'm crocheting a whale.
So casual.
So casually. Just
Regular,
creating.
regular Wednesday night.
the room at the
So nice.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
you had
That was supposed to be a holiday.
you had the room at the what was that called again?
I think it was it Reagan
No,
or was it
Lake
Like Louise.
Lake Louise,
That
right?
turned out to be a pretty nice holiday.
Yeah, you know I haven't been there since then.
Well, I'm not sure what you want me to say, but figured I'd check
No,
in for the
that's
team.
good that you got that. That was going to be our first go away and leave the kids at home,
That's what I mean, that kind of thing. Yeah.
but we never did get that.
What happened that you went away? I mean, didn't go away.
Kai had an asthma attack,
Oh,
which
okay.
is probably more like I don't think he ever had an asthma attack, to be honest. I think he had an anxiety attack. I don't think they
Look
ever
at this. By Sam Biggity.
Jess, I've never been on a holiday. Jess's family goes on holidays.
Holiday.
On holidays.
So you go like Italy or something.
No, my dad would we went to Vegas for a while, and then he we stayed just outside of Vegas, and then he researched all of the things to see. So we went to Death Valley, we went to a bunch of ghost towns, and we went to the Grand Canyon, and we went because he's a photographer. He
I
likes
would like to
photos.
go to the Grand Canyon.
So
That'd be so much fun.
It was-
scream on the edge of the.
Was it grand?
it was it was grand. It was so beautiful. He got up. I remember this one time talking about anxiety. So this one night we were at this it was at this place just outside of the Grand Canyon. We were staying in a hotel, and there was we were bowling. There's a bowling alley, I think either attached to the hotel or really close.
Right.
We were bowling, and then there was scary people. I got really scared for some reason, and I had this whole that we were in a movie and we were all gonna get slaughtered in our sleep. And then Dad was getting up really early to go take pictures. I was like, Dad, you can't leave. We're all gonna die. And he was like, what is wrong with
How
you?
old were you?
I was 20. I was not young, but I have an overactive imagination, and I had this horrible thought, and then so I just sat there in paralyzed fear, waiting for someone to burst in through the door. Nothing bad happened. Everything everyone lived, and my dad took nice photos. But
We have
I
this
told you.
amazing album. It's a
This is by
classical album.
Sam Biggity, and
What's
it's
the
only
classical suite in
$25.
that album, Jesse?
It's Johnny Cash and the Grand Canyon Suite, but I have to look up the actual.
And Johnny Cash has nothing to do with it other than he narrates how it happened. And was it Stravinsky or who was it?
I will look it up right now.
Anyways, the closest I've been to the Grand Canyon is we downloaded this album. We have it at home, but we downloaded it to my phone and we went to the Horseshoe Canyon.
It's a song by Ferde Grofe and Rochester Philharmonic
Horseshoe
Orchestra.
Canyon?
Grand
On the way
Canyon.
to,
It's a Grand
John
Canyon
Howard.
Suite.
Okay.
But I really like to go to the Grand Canyon. And then the other place we're going to go is Hawaii.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Moose Jaw.
That sounds equally exciting. Volcanoes, moose jaw.
Go to Okinawa.
Look.
We took a taxi.
Who
Guess who
sent
the
this?
driver was?
Mom.
Miyagi.
Tell her to bring it down.
I actually took a picture of his name tag.
Who's that?
Mr. Miyagi.
What was your Bruce Lee was your first influence to martial arts, right? Bruce Lee was your first influence to martial arts?
No, I don't think so.
What was?
My brother used to take.
I mean, despite reality, I saw.
Probably Enter the Ninja.
Oh yeah, American Ninja.
No, Enter the Ninja.
Wasn't that like the Enter the Ninja, the same series as American Ninja?
No. It was the first original Ninja show. had an actual Japanese guy in it.
And then where did you see that?
Movie theater.
You get it at the dollar store. I don't like that.
Because it's one.
How's our viewership? 8?
6.
6. How's my screen? Am I on screen?
Yeah, we're good.
Is your camera still charging?
Yeah,
It's
it
It's all picking
is.
up.
Sometimes they use.
It's
wire.
looking up.
Everything went wrong.
That's
So upset.
I don't want to.
I think I held it together well.
I think it
You did.
down. Especially.
When he texted me, I was sitting in the parking lot.
Here?
Oh, at school. I had just left the school.
Oh yeah.
And then lots of.
I remember one time
And then I gave it away because I never used it.
I was broke back then. I was working at father school and I
Usually use
started to drive home
well.
What's that?
and I looked in my
I think it's like Play-Doh, except. it's-
halfway home I looked in the back to check for my phone or whatever.
Like how long I gave.
Realized I didn't bring my box, my laptop in it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, I left my laptop in the parking lot. Jesse,
Yeah.
can you grab me a smaller good brush?
I had that feeling.
So I was driving back to Temple, double the speed limit. I remember I went over somebody's front lawn, like went across the, and I got back to school, and like a this thing. Thanks.
Oh, they're all sorry.
Yeah, I just need one.
You're good.
And when I got to the parking lot, it was just sitting between the two cars that hadn't left. So it was
Oh, it
like,
was actually there.
yeah. But like even like in Ross Carrick, if you put something down for like a minute, it was gone forever.
Mhm.
And I guess it kind of comes down to like, do the kids or don't the kids know how to turn that computer into a blank computer, right? And in contrast, working in Cochrane, I didn't.
Sorry.
You think that's fine.
She got the bungle.
I just hit
I
the
left
mic.
my laptop in the parking lot at the school I work in now, and I drove all the way back to Calgary, ate dinner, settled in, started to relax, and then realized I left my computer in the parking lot. Drove all the way back to Cochrane, and it was just sitting there in the little parking lot. Like kids playing around, like
Didn't care.
families, dogs walking. Like, yeah, nobody even dreamt of touching my stuff.
Whoa. You know what's funny?
But
I took a picture like this, but it goes like this and it's the sky. Theo, you're so great. Isn't that crazy how it changes
Oh,
it?
that's is that a recent one? Because that was something that happened what, 2 months ago.
2012.
what happened?
It's a phenomenon. It's like a plow field. It looks like that.
Cool.
Jess, I bought this yarn on my birthday. It's my new yarn.
It's so beautiful. Look, did you
You
see
see?
Dusty's called Fancy Unicorn?
Kai left his at a bus
There's
stop.
all of those colors in here.
Yep, we raced back, and just as we were pulling up to the bus
So
stop, this guy was reaching for it.
What happened with the neighbors and the helicopters and stuff?
Well, they arrested 3 people.
They weren't your neighbors.
Nope. I've been wondering when they're gonna come back for whatever it is they dumped. So I've been waiting for them to show up again. But I know they would have gotten off the rails that day.
Tomorrow.
Those things look at your school next year.
St. Joseph does it every year. They probably need to lose a teacher so that they can beginning of the year and then change their mind.
Is that maybe like not what it looks like? Maybe that whole thing with the yearly teacher drama is just a way to move people from one place to the next. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, I think it saves them money because like they don't have to pay for somebody for September. They save 30 days worth of paid, right?
you still get paid though.
Not if you're under contract. So we have like 2 or 3 contingencies. Like, let's just put it this way: there's hardly any teachers working there right now that are actually deciding that school.
That's actually a funny thing because I think sometimes the EL teachers are the most important teacher, but also most likely to get like surplus.
Oh, these ones all. No, we've got 1, 2. Wait a sec. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, Jacob.
At least 4 junior high teachers that are
Hey, Jacob.
filling in.
You probably need to go talk to Jacob about the which pieces he wants to pick up. Because he wanted to pick up 2 pieces.
I say he picks up his pieces, and we leave everything else until we hear from the actual, like the other artist.
Graphic design bachelor.
That's the only honest thing to do.
I wasn't able to talk to him about which pieces he wanted to pick up because I didn't know which was what.
I think everything except for the Wu-Tang.
Right.
Green tea bath. So Canyon, Grand Canyon, where else did you say?
Death Valley. There's people
Well,
running
we
a
wanna go to Hawaii.
marathon.
Oh, in Hawaii, right?
Oh,
Do
we
you
want to
go to Hawaii?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
My dad, they went ocean fishing when they were out there last time, and he was like, because he's a like fisherman, he was been fishing on the bow, and like he's like, no, I like he goes lakes and rivers. He is not a ocean fisher guy.
Who's they?
Oh, I wouldn't mind doing it if you did it yourself, but like we went sturgeon fishing and it was cool. So at the same time, like all we did was reel them in, right? Because the rods are so expensive and the equipment's so expensive. The tour guide doesn't really want you using them, right?
That's maybe why.
The
Maybe.
reel itself, $250.
Oh, that's a lot.
I really love
So I told Kai, if we go again, I'd love to go again, but I said, like, if we do, I want us to use our own equipment. He's like, it's expensive, so we buy it ourselves. So
Where would you buy it?
you could buy it any fishing shed. but
No, but if you went to like somewhere like Hawaii, where would you buy it?
I take it with us.
This is a side note, but did you see this picture? I'm still trying to decide if it's real. It said it was Marilyn Monroe on the set of a movie, but she has black hair.
That's the.
I doubt
That's
that.
what it looks like. That was also.
I remember when
That looks like a colorized,
Yeah, right? Like
It
it's
looks like
painted
a
after
movie.
the.
black and white.
Was much more
I remember when
than
like back in the
I don't
the
think that
what
looks
do you
like
call it?
I know, I was trying to see
her
her
face
face.
is kind of narrow too.
Yeah.
mean, her name could be Marilyn. That doesn't mean it's the Marilyn.
Exactly.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Is I remember when like people were downloading songs and stuff. Nothing was named right.
Right.
Like you download Beach Boys and be Jen Dean like, ah!
Plus that looks kind of like Rosetta kind of picture come to
Mhm.
life, right?
Totally.
Like John Carter and Mars stuff. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I'd say part of it, because it's fun to do, for sure.
So did I show you the pictures from that? This is our backyard, right?
Yeah,
Oh, this is gonna
yeah.
be. I showed you this?
No, I'm just agreeing it's the backyard.
That's the front. About 7
Yeah,
of those
wow.
cars are police cars. So
Can you grab me? Is there a fat brush down there?
A big one.
Not that big, like an inch, like this big.
I had to look at practice.
Kai and I went, I think it was a few years ago, he was going backcountry
Yeah.
in the mirror.
Yeah.
And we took a round turn and we ended up on this.
Yeah.
And I found out later it's a trail. It's not a, no, sort of a semi trail.
Where is it?
We were actually,
It's
so
at the top of Moose Mountain.
it's kind of close to that. So it's funny because the guide for the hike says it's a easy hike and hardly any elevation. And we're going like almost 45-degree angle up and carrying these heavy backpacks. And I said to him, I said, you know what? I think there's something wrong with this path. I said, let's just keep going for a bit and we'll see. We look down and we get to this level part.
Yeah.
And we could see all the way to freaking not Cochrane, Canmore.
Right.
And then we could see the highway stretching out.
Is that near the
for
ice
kilometers. It's across from Exshaw.
You know the ice caves I'm talking about?
I don't know where those are actually.
We used to go camping at the top of the ice caves where you're like kind of not really supposed to be, but there's a nice little sort of spot where you can get to.
Is that Heart Mountain?
You know,
There's
like
some
I don't
ice-
know
there's
because
some
I
ice.
never made any of those decisions. I just got up and followed my friends out in the mountains. And one time we were out camping, and some of the people we drove out with were like drinking and went to go on a beer run, and the rangers were sitting in the bushes waiting for them to kick them all out. We woke up, everybody was gone, our ride was gone, and we're like, well, we meant to camp for a couple of days, so we climbed up to the top of this mountain. We hitchhiked all day to get to the bottom where the ice caves were. And then we climbed up to the top of this mountain, and there was kind of an erratic up there. And we sort of hid inside the erratic, set up a tent, erratic, and spent the night. But I've spent most of my life trying to remember where it was. And I don't really keep in touch with the people I went up that mountain with. But at the top, there was basically like a crest where all the mountains for the next 1,000 miles were like top of a hill. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It might be Heart Mountain. There's sort of an ice cave. It's more like a ice waterfall. What's this one? And now it's funny because I found it on Google Maps the other day.
Oh yeah.
So flat.
I said, I just sent it to the guy and said, remember this? And he didn't respond, but found out we climbed basically 3/4 of the way up to the top of another mountain before we realized we were going the wrong direction.
Oh my gosh.
So I tell him if we just gone for a little further, we would have been at the very top.
It's funny, like when you're watching TV, you have a chess set. TV, what happens is one person goes here, the other person goes here. One person goes here, the other one goes right. The person just chasing them forward. But when it works, you go here, they go here, you go here, they go here. Before you get a chance to think of something to say, you bump into, and it's not hard to talk, right? Yeah, that's wonderful. Wonderful.
Don't have to, but this is more unique.
This is the back porch.
That's your back porch?
Yeah, there they go with dogs.
Are those the cops?
I guess just.
We were, last week there was a stabbing at,
While we were doing
during the rumble, not too far away, a block away, there was like,
Last week?
yeah. So we went for a walk after the rumble. Can you pass me that black one?
Yeah.
Jessa?
Yeah, and on the way home, like the streets were all locked off because there was like a. Jess,
Yeah.
it's not that far. It's just right there. Or did you move? Oh, it's
No.
there. It's there. Thank you. I love you. What's that? Oh, that's empty. Yeah, it was like just a block away. Is my painting on screen?
Which way?
Yeah. In
one block that way
Oh, one block.
and one block that way.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sort
On
of
6th Ave.
where
10th
the
Street and 6th.
C-train kind of parking area is.
One block over. So yeah.
Yeah, they went to Safeway, and then there's a shooting, and then one of the guys escaped and stopped on 6th Ave and dropped off like a person who was in rough shape and then bolted. So we were like walking home, like, oh, we have to run the block again? And then we found out there's a shooting, so it's probably for the best that we didn't go down that block. But it happened right during the rumble. Didn't affect us in any way. But
Makes me feel a little bit better that I stayed before.
Sorry, it's so quiet, and then I
Still
stole all of your souls.
right. What are you saying, Trey?
I said it was so quiet, and then I stole all of your souls. I just scared Praxis. I didn't
You
steal.
don't have to shake that.
Steal
one.
it. Huh? The flesh.
Didn't used to be.
What, the shaking?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they that kid wrote that song, and then since then,
You just made a whale.
Everybody gets it.
Oh, it's
he
your
said shake it like
Oh,
a
that's
Polaroid
so-
picture,
Yeah.
and
It's so nice.
Polaroid had to put out a disclaimer saying, "Please don't shake these." Like a
I was like,
Polaroid
I need to
picture."
make a little friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I never even realized that was a reference to.
Really?
I was like, what the heck's he talking about? But it's been so long since they've taken a Polaroid picture.
Oh, I took
Because
my.
the old ones, you had to shake it a bit to get it
Look
to
at the little fin.
mix. But
How do you know that's true though?
yeah, I don't really.
You know what I mean? Like it might have been
A
just.
lot of people did it.
I know. That's what I'm talking about. A lot of times we learn these things and they just turn out to be myths.
We stopped using Polaroid pictures fairly early on because they fade so fast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you left them in because they're photochemical.
Yeah.
You left them on the table or something and forgot them there. You come back and they'd be all faded. Thank you, sis.
I put my camera away or my black light away because I was like, I'm not doing any more black light paintings.
You spoke too soon.
No, this is gonna be like black light and a half. This
Light
is gonna
and
be
a
like
half.
the best black light painting I've ever done. I have destroyed this brush somehow. I feel like I've overstepped my boundaries for asking Jesse to grab me brushes.
No, I can't get
What kind of
brushes.
brush do you want? Just one there.
There's a box.
It's weird. I want you to be able to see the brush in your mind the one I want.
No, it's like a little square one.
It is. Little square one. It's about, but I want it like this big. Oh, that'll do. That'll do. That's what I want.
This kid, he didn't make the team, but I told him he's come to practice anyway.
Yeah.
Because I kind of.
Yeah.
Started doing the dance, and I said, "Well, at least the guy can dance."
You know what I did today? Because I don't know if you know this, Phil, but I teach phys ed every now and then. I got to the dance unit for phys ed, and I realized kids hate dancing in phys ed. 4 of them came in with like notes today. Told them we're going to do dance today, and they all came in with notes. They each had bad backs and oh, we were going to do football today, but okay. They're like, no, I can't. And then so, anyways, so instead of trying to teach them to dance, I just worked on like silly walks,
So good.
and then I did some really silly walks. Like you would not believe how silly I was. But it's funny, like
It's not, they don't want to dance, they just want to do it in front of a bunch of other people.
we need to hit that sound off.
I think it's.
Stop. I think it stopped. So anyways, I had them work on silly stuff today. And it's so funny because like if you talk to kids about grandma, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you go, can you act out this line like let's say the line was, do you have a glass of water? You know, they're like they get up there and they start doing the stage acting like, do you have a glass of water? Yeah.
Who's watching DuckTales?
Huh?
Who's watching DuckTales?
You want to see the video?
No.
No, we have to be careful we don't get kicked off the broadcast.
Watch the video.
We're gonna get kicked off the broadcast. Turn the volume
Where is it again?
down. Alex, you gotta turn the sound off.
Isn't that funny? I'm gonna start making videos.
You should absolutely start making videos. So, if you ask the kids like to do a little bit of acting, they go into the stage voice that sounds so phony. And actually, what's funny is if you see people on TV sometimes doing plays. You know what I mean? If it's a TV show, but they're doing a school play,
Mhm.
there seems to be a sort of a universal understanding of like crappy stage acting, right? Which every kid is familiar with and they know how to do. But then, like, the weird thing is like, so yeah, like kids think they can't act, right? But then when they don't do their homework, you know, it's easy enough for them like, no, I did it. You lost it. And you're sitting there like, wow, it's pretty believable. You know, like it's just funny how like able they are to act when it's not acting, and it's just like straight up lying. I shouldn't say lying, but it's kind of the word I'm looking for. Jess, what are you doing?
I'm working on my look. I've been doing panels to help me remember my TED Talk. So I have like I'm on 12 out of 14 panels of the symbols for my TED Talk. I'm really
When is that?
excited. May 6th. Yeah.
I kind of been living on my own for a while.
I'm like,
Jesse's like 24/7 working on her TEDx talk, and I'm just like waiting for her to come home.
I still say I love you, and then we cook, I have
I'm not
dinner.
complaining. Just saying. Proud of you. I'm a little lost.
Oh.
Don't know who I am anymore. It's like when she works late at parent teacher interviews, and I have to figure out what I'm going to do with myself for an hour. Like, I don't even know how to be me anymore. You probably had that when your kids went away.
Me?
Yeah.
Still have.
Yeah. Much time is there?
It's your place, as much as you need.
Yeah, it is.
It's 58, 7:58.
7:58. We'll have an hour.
Yeah.
That's good.
Look, it's like one of those. And I'm just like I saw a table like outside.
Yeah.
You just get left teaching.
Hmm?
You just get left teaching.
How many years? Too
Yeah.
many?
I mean,
I don't know. 2, 3?
that's not that many. I think I have 8.
I can't really retire though because it's half pay.
No.
Can't afford it.
When do you think you're gonna retire?
$1,000.
Oh, wow.
Unless I can find a different job. I've been thinking
How
about it.
much you? Oh, I'm not allowed to ask that. I would say 20. Shh. Oh, nice. Turned out. You
Wait
didn't
till you see
believe in
it.
yourself.
For me?
And you're getting mad at first.
I was getting a little mad at it.
Yeah, it's exhausting looking painting.
Wait till you see it glow, because this is all the glow stuff.
Yeah. Is it just neon or blue?
Well, the green is neon. This white stuff is glow.
No, really, that's neon?
Wait, are you making fun of me?
Yeah, because I knew it was neon.
Want to know a thing?
But that's glow in the dark paint. Oh, I see the
Yeah.
texture.
Neon is actually orange. So of all the glowing, like, okay, forget about glow in the dark paints and stuff. The signs, like the neon signs,
Yeah.
the only color that is neon is orange. The rest
Really?
are like argon and zopon and zepton and clefton. Like they're all different colors.
From Planet Endor.
No, I'm just saying like if you have like blue, if you have neon lights, we call them neon lights, but the blue ones aren't neon. They're like something else. They're like a different gas.
Great.
Yeah, blue and neon never works that well. If you buy the paint or
Blue one, yeah, I have a really nice blue neon. Actually,
Oh, that's how you do your flicks. You always flick with the brush.
I got a couple different flicks.
Yeah.
Definitely, I have a couple. Like, there's a couple different ways
You get
that
that everywhere.
I know you should see this place in the dark.
Really?
Yeah,
That's really funny.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's like a
Can you
murder
take-
scene
Can you take pictures of it?
they don't take good pictures, but
of
this
just the
place is
splatter.
absolutely probably like radioactive with all the black light stuff I've done here.
That'd be cool to do a bedroom.
Like stars.
Did you have a good week?
Me?
Yeah. Did you know there was a murder last week during Rumble?
What do you mean when they are here?
They were a
in
block away.
Kensington, but then the body was a
Those
block
people you're
away.
watching on the
Oh, that way you're
Say that
talking about
again?
it.
he
So-
ended up the guy.
The people
died.
that you were talking about earlier,
Safeway?
the Safeway one. So they brought the body and they dropped it on 10th and 6th, just 2 blocks that
Yeah, we
way.
passed them on the way
We
home.
passed. We went on a walk. We're like, what the heck? The whole block
You
was.
saw the body?
No, we
We
saw
just saw
they
body.
Who
just.
dumped the body there?
Someone was running away with it, and they just dumped it and left, and they haven't found that person yet.
Oh wow.
Mm.
Have I had a good week? Yeah, Monday and Tuesday is very difficult to get through for some weird reason.
Yeah.
So Wednesday's like the day that I start doing art again,
That's
Yeah.
nice.
and then I stop Thursday. But I noticed like Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday are difficult. Like people aren't talkative, they're hungover, everyone's busy, they're crying about their lives. They hate Mondays. People don't want to do anything until like maybe Friday, Saturday.
Hello,
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you guys doing?
Good, thank you.
Good to see.
Yeah, nice to see
Welcome
you.
home.
I was
Yeah,
wondering.
painting it.
Yeah, I've got 2 that I'd be interested in auctioning.
Sure. I'll put them up on the event page. What is your opening bids?
For 50 for each one.
Each one? Beautiful. And I see you have the titles.
I have a title on one. I can put a title on this one.
Hey, wait. So, did you go to UFC this year?
Yes, I just finished one.
That's what I was gonna say. Is you must be just hitting that spring. What do you call it?
I get my degree in November.
I'm sorry.
Okay. No one will know. What about your sweater?
I'm okay with the sweater. I was worried about your paint. Everything I own has paint on.
Nice feeling better.
No.
Does look like a dog in a way.
Okay. You know, I don't love people in the bathrooms and groups.
Yeah.
Let's go to the bathroom together. Ready?
All right.
I didn't order that, you ordered that, you better eat that.
Oh, can you take a picture of that little prince with this box for me?
Yes. Is she listening to music in the bathroom?
That's a good idea. It's not too late for that.
And I've added a title for this.
What do you think, Jess? I need to put 2 chains in here.
Okay. This way, right?
Yes. Yeah.
You have to go.
I got 8 years left, but you're telling me I can't quit at 8 years? I kind of have a feeling that everybody thinks they have less than they do. Like, sort of expecting that when I get to 8 years, I'm like, oh, it's not 8 years, it's 12.
8 years of what?
Teaching.
Teaching.
And then whatever school Jess is at, we'll get a package deal for a few years.
Wait, you've only been teaching for 8 years?
No, I'm hoping to only teach for 8 years more
Oh, okay.
until I don't have to be there. And then when I don't have to be there, I'll just follow Jesse to work. She might get my job. If they're smart.
How old are you? What's the age again? 80,
85.
85.
But why are you saying like half price?
2.5
What is
years.
this half price business?
Well, because you only get half your pay and you get pension.
Oh,
If that.
Well, I'm kind of counting on being able to.
Hi, Bobby. Hope you're good too.
Yeah,
So if
I
I
can't
don't
do
I
that.
don't have a stroke. So long as I don't have a stroke, I should have a backup plan. You know, like everybody's like, "Oh, what's your backup plan? You win the lottery?" I'm like, "No, I just need to not have a stroke." I could have a heart, anything but like Parkinson's or a stroke, and I'm screwed. But as long as I still have my facilities, I think I'll be able to.
Yeah, I'm losing mine.
I've noticed. So was I supposed to argue with you? No, you're not, Galen. Stay up all night doing that, Mark. You'll be fine.
I'll stay up all night,
There was
but still.
your title is Casualty of Thought.
Yeah, I
And-
spelled it wrong, didn't I?
No,
Oh,
I spelled it wrong, and then it auto-corrected to Causality of Thought.
Well, that's good.
And I was
I
like,
like
wow,
that.
both of them sound really good because the casualty is like you're like killed by your thoughts, right? The casualty. Hi.
Can I get a picture of that piece?
Oh, of course you can. It is your piece. Here, let's tell you.
Did,
Gamer, pass it back.
Did that
You want to hold it?
did that
just getting
stormtrooper
it.
sell? Did I buy it? Okay, want to put it back in? Alox,
Yeah.
come here.
Yeah.
I bought one of your pieces, but I'm gonna put it back in the auction so you can still have it.
Okay.
So,
What piece? I don't have
that
any
piece over
pieces
there.
here.
I bought it.
I don't have any pieces here.
I bought it.
When, like a while ago?
Jess, can you grab it, please?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Why
Yeah.
don't you want to keep it?
Because I want you to make some money. So if it sells, I'll sell it. If it doesn't sell, then I'll keep it. How's that? No? Smart to myself.
You say something?
There's no Star Trek. Have you been watching it?
I don't have cable. I bought the
Wait,
series.
What do you mean by cable? You don't have
I don't have any kind of like
streaming service?
television access.
Is that kind of mind blowing to you that there's a new Star Trek that you haven't seen? Like, there's lots of Star Wars I haven't
There's
seen.
quite a few Star Trek. I haven't
If you told me that there'd be Star Wars episodes that I wasn't going to bother watching, I would think you're nuts. You know?
Yeah, well, after the third one, it was kind of like.
I get you.
But
Did you see The Fortress?
yeah,
How about Seven Samurai? Yeah. How often do you watch Seven Samurai?
a year or two.
I love Seven Samurai.
I've seen it so many times.
Apart from today, not much.
Magnificent Seven copied right off of it.
I
Right.
watch Magnificent Seven as often as I watch the Seven Samurai. I haven't
Word
watched.
for word.
I haven't watched Ants. Well, I mean that formula has been done so many times. But I actually
Yeah,
watched.
ants. Yeah.
I watched the remake.
Or Bugs Life.
I watched that.
Oh, but
Yeah, maybe it's Bugs Life. I watched the remake of Seven Samurai with Denzel Washington, which seemed unnecessary.
well, I did bother trying to remake that.
I know, right?
Pretty hard to beat that.
It was actually pretty good though. I'm trying to remember. Was Ethan Hawke in it?
Yeah, that's the only.
He played the Robert Conrad role. I don't know. I'm not convinced that Seven Samurai. I think they're both good films. I know one was a rip off the other, but I don't know that Seven Samurai was. I don't think that actually Seven was bad in it.
Oh, it wasn't bad. I like it.
Here.
And it definitely had some original.
15s.
Sorry?
15.
Did you ever see Red Sun?
What?
Red Sun.
Is that
Charles
Kurosawa?
Bronson and Toshio Mifune. Songwriter, cowboy.
What's the time at there? Potato chips.
And after
8:11.
I'm gonna try and reset the cameras properly for the next. Oh, it's only 8:11.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Look at this.
Oh.
Is that where our sound is coming from? Where's our sound coming from? That's weird.
I didn't know you played an instrument. You did something. Oh my goodness, it must have been.
Everything that could go wrong went wrong tonight. Wait, what's happening? We're still broadcasting?
Why Hawaii?
Jess wants to go to Hawaii. And I never wanted to go to Hawaii, and I don't do anything she wants to do. And then I actually said I would never go to Hawaii, never, because I didn't want to do 8 hours on the plane. And
Oh,
then,
Okinawa though.
right, well, but I also want to go see a volcano. And why did I change my mind about Hawaii?
Did we watch something or
No, it wasn't anything like
What do you want to go see in Hawaii?
volcanoes.
volcano?
Oh, volcano. Okay. That's probably a good place to go see a volcano.
Why is this
Okinawa,
fence
not so good.
disturbing?
Go to Japan and see the Seven Hells.
Did you say Seven Hells?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's I think it's near Hakone, southern part of Honshu. So, oh no, it's on Shikoku Island. It's these hot springs, and they're not the kind you're soaking. There's different colors. Some of them are blood red. Some of them are like dark, almost dark black. Some of them are. So we call them the Seven Hells.
That sounds
Yeah,
scary.
you walk by them, they go.
That's
Look
what
like
I want
some of them look like vicious porridge.
That's what I want to do.
Vicious porridge.
They cook eggs in them and different stuff like that.
They don't cook
Yeah.
eggs.
They do.
Wouldn't you die?
They taste different.
They taste different.
Yeah, because it's got tons of minerals in it, right? So there's eggs in it. Yeah. Stuff like that.
It's very disturbing.
It was pretty interesting, actually.
That's pretty cool.
I got to soak in the same hot spring that the Shogunate soaked in.
Oh yeah,
High top.
Cool.
that's pretty cool.
It was pretty cool. What was really weird about that place, this is in Shikoku, is that I'll stand in the center and they have this clock that was town song, and every hour this little teeny house turns into a great big pagoda. So it like plays a song, and as it plays it gets bigger and bigger, and then these things come out and stuff. And it was weird because I felt like I'd been there before. And it was like a total feeling of like it was weird.
There's this weird waterfall on Vancouver Island that I feel like I've been to a few times. Only I'd never been to Vancouver Island before. So here I was at this waterfall. I was like, I've totally been here before, except for I've never been to Vancouver. But I do think that there's sort of certain places that are similar, like on the way to Golden. Is it Golden where you kind of cut across the highway to get to the town site? It's not really a turnoff. You go like straight across the
Kind of,
highway.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's a town exactly like that on the way out to Nelson. And then you go like a kilometer and then it curves and then you kind of enter the town.
Yeah, it's kind of hidden with them.
seen what is it called? I always call it Taco Waka Waka Falls because I didn't remember what the name is.
Is that
No, it's just on the border of BC and Alberta.
is there like a million like little kind of bridges and you walk over and then go up steps and then go around corners and
Don't remember. I know it's one of the holidays they put on some. It would have been pretty cool.
Oh, wow.
it gets cold, can you close it? You're getting my time.
Oh, yeah.
Are we uncomfortable now?
I'm good. You good?
Blue cable. Everything that could go wrong went wrong tonight.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's cold, hey? I was worrying about that.
Huh?
That's cold right away, isn't it?
It's a little bit. It's been a bit chilly, but because it's been warm.
Oh, that's Levi's.
It does look.
Took some pictures of my guys playing drums and I'm just trying to see. I got one of them in mid jump and I'm trying to find it.
I loved it. Yeah, I can't tell you how much I appreciate that you showed up tonight. I said, I can't tell you how much I appreciate that you showed
I'm
up.
glad I showed up too. I just was sitting at home, probably going to sleep right now.
You're always glad when you show up. That's why you never really feel that bad about taking advantage of you week after week. But it's funny because when you tell me you can't make it, I always want to just say, you're always glad when you get here.
I know that.
Oh, I need to take a picture. Can you hold up the piece?
It's the Kraken in the tub. Hey, are you coming to the TEDx talk?
I don't know. What day is that?
May 6th.
I was supposed to have training that day.
If you want to come, I'll buy you a ticket. You don't want to come? It's just Jess. It's not like my TED. Did you go to my TED talk?
No,
You're an asshole.
you didn't tell me about it.
I'm just kidding. I was probably afraid of messing up.
No, you practiced it, but I didn't get the feeling that you wanted people to be there.
I was like pretty overwhelmed.
That's a Saturday.